Hey everyone, so I'm going to go ahead and do the energy check-in for Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. For the last couple of check-ins, I have been picking up some darker energies, but I did want people to know that not all my readings are like that. I feel like when I do get these darker energies, it's because there's groups out there who are just really needing to hear those messages. And if it comes in, it comes in, and I will definitely, pick up on it, and I will definitely honor what Spirit is wanting me to relate. But, not every reading is like that, It just really depends on what's going on, so we'll see what Spirit has to say today. If anybody is interested in a personal reading, the information's in the description box, and you can, check those out. I will be adding some emergency reads to the list because, now that I've gotten busier, my readings are taking, up to 5 days now. And, there are people who are wanting them a little faster. So, I will be adding emergency reads that will, give you the opportunity to have it within 24 hours. Okay. So, I will be adding that to the list, but let's go ahead and see what's going on in the collective. Spirit, what is going on in the collective this week? What is the energy check-in for this week? For Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. All right, so yeah, I do feel like we are picking up on the normal twin flames this week. Okay, so we do have ascending, all right? We do have ascending. We have contemplation. We have mirroring. We have pause. All right, pause, and we have offer. Okay, so I feel like where your counterpart, has, where there's been a pause in your connection, okay? Where there's been a pause in your connection, I feel like your counterpart, is, ascending, all right? Their higher self is feeling like, like they can feel you because, they are mirroring, all right? They are mirroring with you, and they're contemplating with themselves, what is this? What is this? What is this? What is this feeling? This higher feeling, this mirroring. What is this all about? Contemplation. They've been at a pause, but again, they can clearly feel you. And you guys are mirroring each other. And what the contemplation is number one, it's feeling like they can feel you. Okay, but it's also contemplating on how to go from the pause to an actual offer. All right, and the offer can mean anything. Okay, it can mean a phone call, it can mean a text, it can mean wanting to get together and have a drink. An offer doesn't mean union. I mean, it just means an offer of contact or of an apology. It could be anything. So their higher self is really, giving them in their mind the opportunity to contemplate, an offer in regards to where there's been where there's been this pause to now contemplate an offer, okay, because they are mirroring you. All right, so I feel like they are feeling you with this ascending, all right? They can feel you. So let's go ahead and see what the blocks are. What are the blocks? What's still blocking? Wow. I cannot get away from this card no matter how many times I shuffle. I mean, this card just keeps coming up, unavailable, which we do have pause here. So clearly, you know, clearly there's been a pause, all right, between divine masculine and divine feminine, you know, making him unavailable to divine feminine. He's been an escape artist, you know. He's been at, you know, he's been at a pause, and he's, you know, been an escapist, you know, escaping the connection, all right. And there is some judgmental. This could possibly actually be you, you know. Probably, you know, your higher self does judge him for escaping and, you know, being at a pause and being unavailable to you. But the good thing is again, you know, his higher self is starting to feel you, you know, with this mirroring, and they're contemplating, you know, offering you something from where they were paused. So that's good. That's good. Let's see what messages they have for you. So it says, I feel damaged, like I can't do this. And it says, I feel badly for the way that I treated you. You didn't deserve that. So yeah, you know, that's why you're judgmental towards them. Because number one, I mean, they're damaged, all right? They've been damaged. And, you know, and it could be even for the ones where there is, you know, magic involved, you know, where the karmic is doing, you know, dark stuff to the divine masculine. And so they're damaged, all right? They feel badly for the way that they've treated you, you know, putting things out of pause, escaping from you, not being available to you. But, you know, their higher self, again, is, you know, trying to get over that, you know, and so that they can come to you with some type of offering, probably an apology, because they do feel badly for the way that they treated you, and, you know, they do feel damaged, you know, so, you know. I want to go ahead and use this card here to take a look and see, you know, some possible future energies, you know, some possible future energies, you know, with this contemplation and offer. You know, let's just see what future energies might hold for this connection. All right, so, you know, divine masculine will heal, all right, Four Swords. I mean, you know, Four Swords is retreat. So we know he's in a pause, right? So we know that he's retreating. But while he's retreating, he's trying to heal and recover, okay? He's trying to heal and recover from, you know, from this damage, all right? From the damage that, you know, he feels. He feels damage, and so he's trying to recover and heal from that, okay? But the thing is that he's actually thinking about making action towards you, okay? We do have offer, all right? We do have offer. So he is, you know, trying to, you know, take some decisive action. Knight of, what is that? Knight of Swords, you know, that Knight of Swords energy, taking action towards you, which is why we have offer. And I feel like, you know, the action that, you know, he wants to take is, wow, so we have two knights here. I mean, that makes sense, you know. I mean, he's not ready to go. He's not really ready to step into king status. So, you know, he's showing up as the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. So the decisive action that, you know, he wants to take is, you know, having a passionate adventure with you. So it's something that he's definitely, you know, contemplating, and it looks like that's the offer that he actually wants to give you, is to make a decision after he's healed and recovered, and have some type of passionate adventure with you. All right, so that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Let's go ahead and pull. Let's see. Yeah, let me pull from here. I'm gonna pull a card from the Oracle of the Mermaids real quick. What else can you tell me, Spirit? What else can you tell me to add to this? Wow. Wow. Okay, so we do have honor the masculine. It says honor the masculine, respecting men, embracing the masculine divine. So, yeah, I can see that. You know why? Because we do have judgmental. All right. So Spirit is saying, you know, that, listen, even for the ones that are going through the dark magic stuff, really, you know, try to respect the masculine and try not to be too judgmental, because, you know, for the ones that are going through this darker energy, you know, it's not really their fault, you know. For the ones where there's none of that involved, all right, Spirit is still asking you not to be judgmental to the masculine, and to respect him and embrace, you know, embrace him. Okay. For you, divine feminine, we do have sanctuary, privacy, privacy and personal space, respected boundaries and taboos. So I feel like what Spirit is trying to say is also, while Spirit wants you to respect the divine masculine, Spirit also wants divine masculine to give you, you know, your personal space. But it also could be saying to give him his personal space in order to heal and recover as well. So it can go both ways, all right? But you know, I do feel like, you know, for you, divine feminine, you know, it's good to, you know, take some time out for yourself, you know, take a salt bath, light some candles. You can see this mermaid's in a bathtub. There's some candles lit. Taking some time out for sanctuary for yourself to, you know, just be in your personal space in order to just kind of rejuvenate your mind and your body and your spirit, and, you know, kind of, look, it says respect boundaries and taboos. So, ooh, I feel like another thing that this is saying is to, yeah, that just came in very, very clear. Some of you, this is Spirit saying to take some salt baths, because it's probably good for you to do that, divine feminine, because for these divine masculines who are being hit with spiritual attacks, they could also be trying to spiritually attack you. So I do feel like with this boundaries and taboos, it's like respect your boundaries, take sanctuary for yourself, you know, try to protect yourself and your boundaries from these taboos, all right? But also, you know, I'm getting, you know, the other message that, you know, also, you know, to, you know, respect the masculine's boundaries as well while he's going through this hard time. For the ones that are going through these dark magics, you know, respect his boundaries, because he is being hit with taboo things as well, you know. So I'm seeing it two different ways here, for feminine and for masculine. I'm seeing that, you know, just protect yourself, but then also, you know, give him the time that he needs for healing and recovery from what he's going through. Okay. Whether that is for the groups, because I do feel like I'm reading for both groups, for the ones that are getting hit with dark energies and for the ones who are not. All right, I'm feeling both energies here. So either way, you know, divine masculine is, you know, retreated. He has retreated with pause because we've seen it. And he's trying to heal and recover. All right, so Spirit wants us to honor his healing process and his recovery process and give him his boundaries. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some final cards here. Oh, these cards are these cards are hard to manage sometimes. All right, what can you tell us, Spirit, to close this out? Okay, well, all right, so listen, so your counterpart is secretly admiring you, even though he's not telling you, okay? He is secretly admiring you. It says someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on, all right? Yeah, he may be in this pause, he may be in retreat from this healing and recovery, but you rest assured that he's definitely got more feelings than he's letting on, okay? He does, all right? And then we have, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. So a series of shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads you. So, you know, Spirit is saying that, you know, things are constantly shifting. And we do know that, you know, energy is always fluid. It's always moving. Things are never stagnant, okay? So don't resist change. Just accept the natural flow of it. And things, you'll be surprised on how it goes. And I do feel like, again, that's why we do have the, you know, because it says, you know, don't create unnecessary stress. Again, you know, with this card, you know, I just feel, I'm feeling so many different things with this card. I just feel like, you know, for a lot of feminines, you know, it's just taking that time out, you know, that special sanctuary out for yourself to just ease your mind and ground. And for others of you, it is about, you know, protecting yourself, taking some salt baths to protect yourself, you know, from negative energies and taboo energies. And then it's also saying, like I said, to respect the divine masculine and his boundaries, because he's going through some taboo energies as well. So, you know, that's why this is saying, you know, don't create unnecessary stress. Definitely, I think for everybody, it's probably a good idea to just kind of, you know, take some salt baths, some herb baths, and just kind of, you know, ease the stress. Because you have to understand something with dark energies, with negative energies, the way that you get hit is when you are at a low vibration. Those are the people who are more susceptible to it, which is why it's good to ground and why it's good to kind of stay at a high frequency. Now, it doesn't protect you 100%. It doesn't, you know. I mean, if somebody's out to hit you with magic, they're going to hit you. It doesn't matter. But if you can keep yourself at a higher vibration, you will not be able to be so susceptible to it, okay? You know, by keeping yourself protected, you won't be able to get hit as bad, you know. So it is always kind of good to just try to keep yourself protected as much as you possibly can, you know. So you know, that's the advice that I have, you know, for that. Let's see. Well, we still got a little bit more time. That one actually kind of fast. So why don't why don't we pull just a few romance angels as well? Let's pull a few romance angels as well to kind of close this out. What else do you want to add, Spirit? What else do you want to add? For the collective, Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. Yep. So I'm not surprised because, you know, we did see that, you know, from where there's been this pause, right? Where there's been, you know, the pause, you know, your counterpart is contemplating, all right? He's contemplating, you know, an offer, you know, because his higher self is telling him that, you know, that he is feeling you, he's mirroring you. His higher self can feel you with that ascending, you know, and so where, you know, he was at a pause and being an escapist, very soon, all right, very soon, you and them will be able to have a heart-to-heart conversation, okay, about everything. So very soon, which I feel anyways, because again, I mean, I said it, you know, at the beginning, where he was paused, he's basically going to change that energy. So very soon, you and him will be able to have some heart-to-heart conversations. So beautiful, beautiful. I think that, and again, and those heart-to-heart conversations will be about, you know, making some decisions to where you and him can actually have a passionate adventure. So again, that's what the offer is going to be. Because why? Because he, you know, clearly has more feelings for you than he's admitting in what he's letting on. All right. So that's why he's in contemplation. That's why he's in contemplation, because he knows damn well that, you know, he does have these feelings, and he's just, you know, been putting them at a pause, you know, trying to be this escape artist, you know, trying to be this escape artist. However, Divine Feminine has been a bit judgmental towards him as well. Probably another reason why he's escaping. So, you know, honor the masculine. All right. That's what Spirit is telling us. So that's what I got for you this week. That's what I got for you. So, you know, if you all have questions, I have answers, and we will talk to you again on the next one. Bye.